My name's John McCormack. I work from here, which is St John's Catholic Club in Wythenshawe, and I run what we have set up as a community interest company. It's called the Community Media Crew. We've been here now for nearly 2 years, and I'm really pleased with the way it's gone. We started off working with Manchester Mencap. I ran what was called a Skills Academy, and we worked with learning disabled people. So I set up on my own in June 2015 with the idea to keep the groups together and to try and do some great work. So over the last couple of years we've made a feature film which is in post-production. We do a weekly radio show on Wythenshawe FM. Every Thursday that's broadcast. We record it in here. We took a play out on the road called Yes We Can. We went into schools and community environments like Age UK. And the idea is everyone's working as an actor or behind the scenes, and they're improving the skills to become actors. And I know it's a cliche when people say, oh, it's to improve confidence and communication skills, but we've got really clear evidence of that with the way that the people are in terms of how their ability is to get out there and perform in front of audiences, and indeed in feature films. About 3 years ago we premiered our first feature film, which was called Charlie's Plan. So it was a natural progression to move on and do a follow-up. So it's provisionally called Priceless Charlie's Plan 2. But we operate working with volunteers, and we've been lucky to attract bits of funding, and recently we've been awarded Queen's Award for Volunteering, which was quite an amazing achievement for our volunteers. It's classed as an MPE, so I feel really good about all those things achieved in a kind of relatively short time. Well, after being here now for nearly 2 years, I'm looking at the future, and I'm looking at trying to get a budget to pay some staff. Ideally, I'd like 4 or 5 staff. So I'm putting together a 5-year plan to try and attract what's called a Reaching Communities lottery bid, where we might put a bid in for between £300,000 and £400,000. And at the moment we're financed by people paying to come here through their individual budgets, personal budgets, and it's not a lot of money, and we do concessions for people to come here. But ideally, if we get a 5-year lottery grant, we'll be able to let people come for free and expand with new staff, possibly look at different premises that's probably a bit more user friendly to work from. This is great, St John's is great. It's a working bar over the other side of where we are now, but this theatre room has been ideal. But I think I'd like to get a building that's got a stage and great facilities in terms of kitchens and room just to move.